Go. Hey, I'm Chuck Gray from Impact Corry. I'm here today at the Salvation Army. We are getting out in the community and talking about all the incredible charities in Corry. What we're trying to do, Erie Gives is coming up Tuesday the 10th of August, which is people donate to their favorite charities and they actually multiply the money and they help us do more in the community. So I want to let you know about a couple things that we're going to find out about the Salvation Army. Not this Friday, next Friday, the 6th of August at First Friday, we're going to be down, Shelby Scouten and I are from the Community Foundation, are going to be under the mural. And if you want to support your charity with a check and not have to drive it to Erie, stop down. We'll have forms available that you can fill out. You can give to your favorite charities. We'll also have games set up and refreshments. After that, watch Impact Corry on Facebook. We're going to be making videos and giving up information about all the fine charities in Corry throughout the week. And then on Tuesday the 10th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., be certain to tune into Facebook. We'll keep you updated with the totals that our local charities are getting. And remember to sign in to eriegives.org. If you don't want to give a check and you want to support your favorite charity or charities, you can sign on at eriegives.org and you can donate throughout the day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. All right, so now we're going to find out about the Salvation Army. You're awesome. Whoops. So why don't we talk about what you're delivering in Corry, how long you've been here?
Okay. The Salvation Army has been in Corry since 1891, so it's been a very long time.
Impressive.
Major Leslie and I have been here. We're going into our 5th year now and serving the Corry community. And the Salvation Army has been about helping people with their physical needs and spiritual needs ever since it came to Corry. So things that we offer, we have a soup kitchen right now that is running 3 days a week. We have feeding programs through that. We have programs for kids, adults. We have a food pantry. Right now, the biggest event for that would be the 3rd Tuesday of every month, where people are able to do a drive-through giveaway. And they are getting not just food, but we like to give more than just food out. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash. We've given out toiletry supplies, toothbrushes, toothpaste. Pretty much anything that someone needs, if we can find it, we try to make sure that we can get it to them. We help with utility bills depending on the bill and the company that it's from. We hold Sunday services. A lot of people don't know the Salvation Army is a church. So on Sundays at 11 a.m., we are in here having church, and all are welcome. We will not turn people away.
And you want to give that address?
It is 127 West Washington Street, Corry, PA. We also have a program that we really enjoy, which is the backpack food program. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. We deliver to all 3 schools, the elementary, Corry Primary, Corry Intermediate, and the middle high school. And it's every weekend, food for every weekend, and it's 10 items in each bag. And we have volunteers to come and help us pack the bags for that. We also offer diapers and wipes for those that are in need of that as well. And at Christmas time, we offer food for needy families and toys for ages up to 12.
How do you get these items that you give out to people? Like, let's start with Christmas. Do you do like the trees that people can sponsor a kid, or how do you get the word out?
We do. I have businesses in town like Associated Springs, some of the churches, some of the banks, the YMCA, and even individuals will take tags.
Oh, that's great.
If they call up, and you don't have to get everything on the list, but we try to give what they're asking for on the list, and some stocking stuffers as well.
Nice. So people can help make a child's Christmas bright. That's awesome. What about for everything from shampoo to food? How do you guys come up with that? Where do you get everything?
We end up, the first thing I guess I'd like to say is donations. People will donate to us, and that is always a wonderful thing. So We have churches and people that walk in items, or people have donated items as far as cash or gift cards, and they say what they want it to go for, and we use that exactly for what they want. We also purchase items when we see things on clearance, and we also work with our Second Harvest of Erie County to make sure that we can supply people with everything we are able to get. Back to Christmas for a minute, almost 3,000 toys were given out last year.
Wow.
And that does not include the amount of clothing, because people come and we have a lot of people who want to do more than just give out toys. So people got clothing as well, and there was hundreds of clothing items given out. On top of that, Christmas meals, Easter. This past year, we gave out enough eggs for everybody who came, and egg dyeing kits.
Wow.
To be able to not only dye their eggs with their kids, but they were also able to have eggs on Easter, along with everything else, such as a ham and the fixings for a dinner. The school program, which is one of the things that really touches our hearts, and we're so thankful for the Corry School District. Because of COVID last year, COVID affected everything, as everyone knows. And a lot of stuff had to be stopped, and we ended up having people who were homeschooling and coming through our location as well to get those meals. So between delivering to the schools and families coming here, 14,800 meals were given out through that program alone.
Wow.
And 7,400 drinks and 8,200 snacks through that program itself. It's just amazing, and there's churches and people that support that. We have people that'll drop off juice boxes, canned ravioli, granola bars throughout the year, trying to help us keep that program going. What else? We plan on once the numbers pick back up, opening up the soup kitchen to 5 days a week. It was before COVID, and it was doing very well before then. And I think maybe people are a little hesitant to coming out. And I don't know if I shared this number, but last year the amount of food per meal that we gave out through the food pantry was 245,540 meals were given out through our drive-through.
Wow. That's so impressive what you guys are doing.
And that affected 4,520 families, 13,510 individuals, because normally we try to keep things in the Corry area, but we had some people that were coming from outside the Corry area as well, because as a lot of people know, there's not a lot of help once you get outside of the cities. So we were trying to help everyone that we could.
I'll start with this. Why do you do what you do?
The Salvation Army does what it does because of our love for God and our love for people. We know Jesus loves people, and we love people. And the founders of the Salvation Army, when they started, they knew a person isn't going to care so much about their spiritual life if their physical life is not taken care of. And our goal is to make sure that people have food, to help them find shelter. We love to help people find jobs as well, so that you can then focus on the spiritual as well. And that's never pushed on people. It's, if you're willing to talk to us about it, you're more than welcome to. We see people sometimes at their worst, and sometimes at their best. I think one of the things that a lot of people don't know is we have a shower in our building here. And it doesn't get used often, but we have had some people. And one of the stories I love is we had a gentleman come in who literally had not bathed in weeks, did not have clothing, and he said, I have a job interview, but I can't go looking like this. And by the time he got done, it took about an hour, he came out and he thanked me. I didn't know who he was. And he said, you're the one that let me use the shower, and you gave me, and then it dawned on me, but the difference that it makes. And he came back the next day and he said, I got the job, and he was so excited.
And maybe like doing things like this, I bet there's a lot of people, especially if you're up against that kind of circumstance, you don't know that this kind of thing exists.
Exactly.
So this is great to get the word out. What would you say to folks thinking about contributing to Erie Gives, and what would you say to them? Because
Erie Gives is, when we just started Erie Gives for the Salvation Army here in Corry last year, was our first year. And I believe we did $700. And we would like to see that triple. We, as I said, we went through a lot of food. We literally went through almost 5 years of food last year, compared to a normal year. And that food came from all over. We were driving sometimes twice a week to Sharon, PA to pick up food so that we could keep that going. We have needs like any other organization, and there are things that vehicles, a lot of miles put on doing the stuff that we do. On top of that, we like to send children to camp. So anything for Erie Gives that you give towards the Salvation Army will be used in this community.
And I need to stress that 100% of your gift to Erie Gives goes to the organization you're giving it to. There are no handling fees, there are no nothing. In fact, Erie Gives actually matches a portion of the funds you donate. So if you give $100, the charity is going to get more than $100 from your gift. Other thoughts you want to share?
We are excited that this opportunity is coming up. We're excited and grateful for all the people in Corry who has supported us. The Salvation Army would not exist if it wasn't for the people helping us. And it really needs to be said more times that no one can do everything by themselves, and we need help. There's organizations that need help in Corry. There's places looking for volunteers. We need volunteers. I know a lot of places do. So if you can't give something that's financially, you might be able to give something else that is physically by going down and saying, how can I help?
And how do they get in touch with you? Both people wanting to volunteer, to donate outside of Erie Gives, to just be involved.
We have a Facebook page that is pretty active for the Salvation Army. So if you looked at the Salvation Army Corry on Facebook, you will find us. And we do respond to private messages that get sent to that. And that is where you will find most of the information that you're looking for on what we're doing. We also, a couple of days before our food distribution, we will put it on there and let people know that it's coming up, along with our soup kitchen as well. We also have a phone number, which is
814-664-7100. He always asks me the phone number. I forget sometimes.
Hey, but you work as a team. That's how you cover it.
Definitely. There is, Christmas kettles are coming up, and I tend to handle the kettles while she handles all of the toys and the food. And she works so hard to make sure families have everything that they need.
Awesome. Well, so don't forget, come down. I hope you can see me. I'm just guessing. Come down Friday the 6th under the mural, drop off your check, fill out a form, and have your money go to your favorite Corry charities. Or online Tuesday the 10th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can give live and watch all the action. And don't forget to follow Impact Corry Facebook page on the day of Erie Gives on the 10th, because we'll be giving you updates about how Corry charities are doing. And yes, we will be urging you to give more. All right, thanks. And thank you guys for having us.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
all that you're doing.
Thank you.
All right.